this is for you, Mr. Romeo Fernandez, who has reached us
through email.
This is the video called. There's a video called Doosra's. Doosra, India's other freedom struggle.
It's an official trailer.
Basically, this is an official trailer of a story about how cricket changed India, seen through the eyes of a young girl, set between the last decade of the previous millennium and the turn of this one. The film weaves together two stories of courage and identity. One played out under the harsh glare of the national spotlight by maverick captain Saurav Ganguly and his defiant team. The other, deeply private, in orthodox household in a small town of India, where an equally defiant young girl, Tara, takes on social prejudice as she comes to terms with her own mind and body. It seems like there's two different stories.
Two different background.
Two different background, but somehow maybe they're related.
They're related. Okay, so
check it out.
Check it out.
Full house here at Lord's and nobody has left their seats.
Magnificent effort here today. They're 2 runs off winning. Goes for the single. Direct hit was required. They don't get it. Sahir scampers for the second. India have won. Saurav Ganguly straight to bets. One of India's most famous wins ever.
It went into people's lives beyond cricket.
Oh, it's documentary style, eh?
Country changed. We realized by being who we are good enough. We don't need to aspire to be anybody else.
And it became a we can do it too statement to the world. And I think it was a coming of age for a generation that was seeking that kind of message.
It captures a certain uprising from old thoughts and old bondages and old compunctions.
India's character had changed. We were not meek. We were not inferior. We are not going to be docile.
We will not take a step back any longer. We are equal. We have arrived.
It was the equivalent of a strategically pointed finger at the English cricket establishment.
If that moment was replayed again, would all of India want Ganguly to take his shirt off and wave it at the home of cricket, at Lord's, on the balcony? And I think all of India would.
If he wins that final in Lord's in 2019, I won't be surprised if he's on that Oxford Street with the trophy and his shirt on.
I don't think it'll only be me because there are a lot of people with 6 packs in the team, so we'll all be roaming around shirtless.
1947 was our political freedom. 1991 was our economic freedom, and 2002 was our emotional freedom, a freedom to fly.
Well, interesting. Interestingly, this is actually a documentary style movie that kind of like explains how that particular win sparks a change of generation in India.
So the younger generation is inspired to be a cricket.
No. They don't inspire to be a cricket player, but that win kind of changed India's way of thinking during that time. So remember, he says that we're not going to sit back any longer. It's time for us to step forward. We're not going to step back anymore. So I think that kind of dynamics also is happening towards everybody else who is watching it. Everybody else has this newfound courage, has this newfound emotional that they can do it too. If these guys who are Indians, who are basically they've never won anything before, probably I'm not saying they've never won anything before, but because of that event, it kind of like sparks a change in the generations.
And I'm kind of curious about the girl. What about the girl will do after watching that?
It kind of tells a story of an example.
She kind of cut her hair.
No. I think because of the cricket win. Because remember in the beginning she was watching the win. She was watching the win. I think she is inspired to do something. I think she is one of those stories that is happening all around India at that time. She is just one of many. That's the way I see it. I'm not sure what is happening or what is the background story of the girl. Not really sure, but I think what is happening is that what I'm really sure is that she is one of those that is inspired
by the winning of the Indian team.
Interesting thought. Interesting take from a certain point of view. Because usually I thought that this movie is going to be like, have you ever watched the movie The Miracles? where the U.S. hockey team who have never won before, and then they won it. Usually it's like that kind of movie. Apparently this is a documentary movie, so I think this is a very different, a different kind of thing of what the winning of the cricket is all about.
Yeah, I think so. This will be interesting and eye-opening to what happened to India during that moment. You see, Do you remember the man?
What man?
The one that gave a lecture of.
He was in.
I forgot the name.
He was talking about the India reparation.
Yeah.
As always, guys, thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. See ya.
Are you still here? They're still watching.
Oh, thank you so much for watching until
till the end.
This second.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Don't forget to.
While you're here, don't forget to
subscribe.
Don't forget to
hit the like button.
And guys, if you are looking for advertising, email us.
Email us at hiubangshow@gmail.com.
Or even better, go to our Patreon page. We got lots of good stuff.
The link is on the description box.
You know, we've been doing this for quite a while. We've been asking them to do. Nobody go to our Patreon page.
But maybe after this.
Maybe after this. Anyway, guys, as always,
thank you for watching.
Thank you.